I'll give you the leniency right now for offensive coaching staff,
Hey,
mainly because we don't know what Sean Mannion is going to do yet in Philadelphia and how it's going to work out.
that's
So
fair.
I'm just kidding. So this Philly offensive coach staff every day, baby.
Welcome back to the Den. No credentials, just opinions. Quick shout out to everyone tuning in, commenting, subscribing. We see you.
Appreciate everybody out there showing the love, man. We see the comments. Keep them coming, son.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Like I said, keep those comments coming in. We're reading all of it, like the one from my man Adam Bomb 123,
Mm-hmm.
saying it's another prove it year for Bryce. I'll
Appreciate
say
you, Adam.
honestly, that might be exactly what it is for Mr. Young. But we appreciate all the comments, so keep them coming, keep them coming. Kind of talking about the Panthers. A few quick little notes. Panthers just dropped another $1 million into girls flag football. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Definitely. Pete, you got a niece, Pete?
Yep. I would love to see her go out and play a little flag football. That's hype. It's hype to see NFL teams putting a little something out there in the community, get the girls involved on some flag football. Pretty cool stuff for sure. Hey, as the kids would say, big W for the Panthers on that. Big
Oh,
W. That's
big
what the
W.
kids.
I thought you were going
Yeah.
Seahawks for a second
Oh,
there.
it could be. It could be. Yeah, that's what the kids say these days. Big W.
I
Mm-hmm.
know, oh man, I haven't even heard that one yet. I got to figure
Yeah,
this out.
that's a win.
Is
That's a
aura
win
still
for
a
them.
thing? Does
Oh,
not aura for
massive
the
aura.
Panthers?
Plus 1,000 aura for doing
Plus
that.
1,000 aura for the
Yep.
Panthers, no doubt,
Kids
no
kids know
doubt.
what I'm talking about.
There are
Mm-hmm.
apparently 100 schools in the state, kind of involved in
Oh, really?
girls flag football. Yeah, I was like, a couple of the girls I
Damn.
teach play
That's pretty
flag
cool.
football. They freaking love it. So it's going to be
That's
an
hype.
official varsity sport next year in high school. The Big
That's
South
hype.
Conference is making an official varsity D1 sport in spring 2028.
Really cool.
Schedules are coming out relatively soon.
Yep.
Supposedly, Cowboys have a top five toughest schedule.
Yeah. Well,
Supposedly,
when you're one of the worst teams in the league, everybody's a tough week, son. I tell you that.
exactly. Last
Nah.
year we had one of the easiest schedules and we
Mm-hmm.
won. We're projected to win 7, 8 games. We've got top five toughest schedule. We're projected to win the same amount of games. So I don't know if it even matters right now. To be honest, like
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know who's the tough teams until you start playing them each week.
truthfully, I mean everyone's going to feel pretty good right now in May. So we'll really kind of see what
Mm-hmm.
comes down in October. Um, I know we're going to, of course, face Philly twice, Washington twice, Giants twice. So that's 6 easy wins. But from there, you just can only do what you can.
Easy schedule this year, right? I think they got number 5 easiest. I think I saw on that
Oh,
list.
really?
Pretty easy schedule, or at least they say. You never know.
That's exactly. That's what. Speaking of the Eagles and kind of having a easier schedule, safety. I feel like the Eagles are still looking for a safety right now. Is that kind of the big thing holding the Eagles back?
I will say on defense is definitely the biggest hole on defense. I'm very hyped up on the second-year guy, Andrew Makuba from Texas. Very hyped up on him. I talked about him a little bit last week. Marcus Epps. He's been a journeyman. He's played for Eagles a few years, a few separate different times and been released, but there's a reason why he keeps bouncing around from team to team. Donovan Wilson, is that his name from the Cowboys you were trying to hype me up on last week?
I mean, he's not a bad box safety. He can't cover
Well,
nobody.
Well, what about the Colts? They just released Kenny Moore, didn't they?
They did.
Another veteran safety out there, and might be another target for Eagles. Bring in, just check out.
I don't know much about Makuba at all. I'll be honest.
He's hyped up. He fractured his ankle like week 5 or 6. It was pretty early in the season, maybe even like a week 7 or 8. I can't remember the exact week, but he
Okay.
broke his ankle on a bad play, missed the rest of the season. But he was playing good before then. Like I mentioned a little bit last week, he got beat on some busted coverages, but that can be fixed. He just got to learn the playbook a little bit better. But he looked good. So hopefully he's out there making plays this year.
Fair enough.
He's going to have to step up though. Still a lot of big question mark at safety for Philly, I will say.
I mean, your defense did lose quite a few pieces, but I feel like they replaced a lot of what they did lose. But yeah, safety. I mean, that's definitely kind of a tough spot.
Reed Blankenship took his talents down to Houston. Haven't really replaced him yet. It's going to have to just be Marcus Epps stepping up and Andrew Makuba staying healthy. We did replace Jalen Phillips with Jonathan Grenard, so that was a big replacement. That was a huge get up on the trade. Did replace Nakobe Dean with the rookie from last year, Jihad Campbell. Son, he was playing lights out. Just couldn't see the field. oh, they committed jihad, son. They were out there. He was making plays, but like I said, he just got stuck on the depth behind Nakobe Dean, who's a solid starter. So that was another reason why Philly didn't mind moving on from Nakobe instead of paying him another big contract or after his rookie contract was over. Let's see what Jihad can do because he earned that spot. I honestly thought towards the end of the season he should have been playing more than Nakobe at the end. Yeah,
Okay.
Jihad is a beast. I will say that. Go ahead and learn the name this year. I will be very let down if he has a bad season. I think he's very hyped right now.
Fair enough. I'll say he said he should have been playing over Nakobe Dean, so that's definitely. All right. So Pete, your defense was already a top defense last year, I believe. Cowboys defense in a rebuild, so there's in theory nowhere to really be compared defenses. So I want to do something a little more fun today, and I want to compare offenses.
Oh, okay.
Position for position, who you taking? No excuses, no projections, no. Jalen Hurts might learn to throw a ball this year, so like.
He's going to, son. He's going to. Is it just strictly Cowboys versus Eagles right now in this position game?
I'll say just straight up Cowboys versus Eagles. We'll kind of go position by position or position groups, and just give honest opinions, and then we'll just kind of see where we're at right now with our teams.
Okay.
All right. So I did, of course, joke about Jalen Hurts, but we got to start with the QB position.
Yes, sir.
Jalen Hurts versus Dak Prescott.
We're starting in hot, ain't we, on the QB? Come on now.
All right.
One's a Super Bowl MVP, Super Bowl winner, 2-time Super Bowl appearance. We got to go with that guy, right? We can't go with the top paid QB in the league. Right?
Top paid QB in the league. I think second most yards in the league last year. Second most touchdowns thrown in the league.
Well, let me just go ahead and say it this way then, all right? If we're going to just be pure passing stats, passing yards per game passing, maybe even passing touchdowns, Dak's going to beat him with those stats, yes. The people in the chat or in the comments, they can let me know if I made a mistake here, but I'm pretty sure Jalen Hurts is heavily beating him in terms of turnovers. He's not turning the ball over. Jalen keeps that ball protected. In terms of number of touchdowns scored, Jalen's getting them rushing touchdowns, son. And then what's the most important stat that matters, everybody? You know it. If you're out there, you know it. Wins. Win percentage, son. And that man wins games. I'm taking Jalen Hurts every day, son. I'll take a winner.
I give you that. Jalen Hurts is a winner. Like that is like the only thing that he honestly has for him. Apparently, he's also a good leader. You have backed him up heavily on that. You heard some of his teammates say that as well. But that is one of the things you hear every person who comes close to Dak Prescott talk about is how good of a leader he is. Troy Aikman, a multi-Super Bowl champion, a fantastic leader of men, has said Dak Prescott is the best leader he's ever been around. So if you're getting those kind of accolades coming from someone like Troy Aikman, I think that's definitely pretty solid. So
we'll give it up on that.
We move to the next thing.
We might just have to be biased on that one. Not biased, but we might have to just take our own guys on that one. I'll say Montana.
I actually am intrigued to see the turnovers, Pete. Let's see.
Oh, yeah. I would like to know that stat, too, yeah.
He actually had here.
You can just for last year or for the whole career or what?
Just for last year. All right, so Dak had 10 interceptions and Hurts had 6. So that's fair.
I got 6 interceptions and 4 lost fumbles by Hurts, so 10 turnovers total.
Dak did have a higher completion percentage and over 1,300 more passing yards than Jalen Hurts.
Different offense, son. Different offense. They're going to throw it out there.
That is fair. All right, for right now, I'm going to say it's a push, right?
Dak had 2 lost fumbles, by the way, so they weren't too far off on turnovers, to be honest. 12 and 10 total.
That's fair. Yeah, that's relatively close.
Sure, yeah.
Let's move to the next kind of position group. Running back and tight end. I'm going to put them all together.
Oh, you would put those two together, wouldn't you? You ain't going to just go head-to-head, mano-a-mano with Saquon Barkley, son. Saquon.
You want Saquon to go head-to-head with Javonte Smith-Monte?
Yeah, come on.
Saquon.
We got to give it to Saquon.
I mean, honestly, I'll give that entire group to you guys. I like Javonte Williams. Jake Ferguson's all right.
I'm going to say Jake versus even Dallas. 1-on-1 like that may be solid, but I'm hyped up on the new guy. Wasn't it Eric Stowers?
Yeah, dude,
I like
Stowers
him.
actually looks pretty clean. He probably would be tight end 2 by the end of the season for sure. So I feel like he's going to have to fight a little bit because last I heard he's not a great blocker, but he's working on it. But yeah, I'm probably going to give the tight end and running back position to you guys.
Okay.
As we're a solid B- in the group, and yeah, with Saquon Barkley alone, that's a freaking A plus group. Couple spots coming up might get a little interesting. We're going to start with the wide receiver trio group. Pete.
Oh, you want to say trio? Now, I would say if you go duo, definitely George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. I'll give you those two boys. There's some studs out there. Now, who's the third guy in the rotation from Dallas? Give me that
So
name.
the third guy I'm going to say is Ryan Flournoy.
Okay.
Very solid player. We've got different third receivers kind of for what we're going for, but Flournoy is probably the hands down
Sure.
tight position third receiver. He's kind of like a poor man's CeeDee Lamb, essentially.
Sure. Okay. Well, I'm going to fight back with you a little bit. If we're going a full trio about the roster today, as of right now, May 7th, May 8th, whatever day we're on, I mean, Philly's stout, son. A.J. Brown, Devonta Smith, and we'll say Mekhi Lemon for number 3, but we could even put in Dontavion Wicks from Green Bay they just got. The little trade this year. Got Hollywood Brown off free agency or trade, I think.
Fair call.
Maybe Elijah Moore, another little depth guy. But, yeah, we'll put Mekhi Lemon as our third for right now.
I would honestly probably say Mekhi Lemon is probably your third. But, yeah, you got some good depth. Elijah Moore has potential.
Solid. Better than what we had.
Hollywood Brown's kind of like our Turpin, So
Turpin's probably a little bit better, though. I'll be honest. That boy is fast, son. That guy is fast.
Speedy.
Return man, too, ain't he?
He sometimes can't stay on his feet, though. That's the tough part.
We go that fast,
Whenever CD got hurt last year, he came in and did exactly what CD did and had pretty much just as good as numbers. Mekhi Lemon being a rookie, I think he has potential to be really good.
I agree.
also don't know how good him and personally think him and Jalen Hurts are going to be together because I don't feel like Mekhi Lemon's game fits Jalen Hurts' game.
We just got to put the ball in that man's hands. That's it. Just get the ball in his hands and let that man make some plays.
I feel like Mekhi Lemon does great when you put it in his hands, like where it needs to be.
Now, I don't know the stats per se for college. I didn't watch all that much, but I did have to go back and watch this man's 10, 15-minute highlight tape from college. That man was making a lot of contested catches at USC, son. He was making some hard, difficult catches to make.
And contested catches? But he knew what the ball was going to be.
Somewhat, but hey, that's the thing. But just get it to him in the area. Let that man make a play. That's what Hurts does best. He lets his receivers go and make a play.
That's what I feel like you're messing with A.J. Brown. Like, A.J. Brown is a bad catch receiver. Like,
y'all don't be surprised if A.J.'s still on the roster this year and he starts making some play. That would be a nasty 3-man crew. Just watch out. He might be on the team still. Everybody's already written him off to New England or wherever.
That's fair. Fair.
A.J. might be in Philly next year just making plays, son. Reading books on the sideline and making plays.
If A.J. is around next year, that is going to be a pretty scary offense for sure.
The coordinator is a competent guy, unlike the guy last year. You can't just be hiring your buddies to run the offense, Nick. Come on. We know this, Nick. Don't just hire your buddies to run the offense. Got them somebody, hopefully it works out good.
We tried that with Mike McCarthy. Yeah, normally not a good idea. Don't just hire your buddies. Don't hire your buddies.
Yeah.
Right, so, wide receiver trio, Pete, and you're on Spain. Who are you giving it to?
If we're doing just top 2, I give it to Dallas. If we're going top 3, as of right now today, I'm giving it to Philly.
All right. I'm going to say we'll go trio since both of us, I truly think we'll probably be in more of a 3 receiver set than a 2 receiver set, more than likely.
Sure. I'll go ahead and just be honest. If AJ gets traded, then yeah, I'll move my trio back to Dallas. I'll say they probably got a better trio if AJ gets traded. But as of right now, today, trio, Philly.
Hey, I respect the opinion. Definitely respect the opinion. All right, here's might be another tough one. Offensive line. Philly's got a good O-line. Lane Johnson is a fantastic tackle. Who's my other tackle over there?
We got Jordan Mailata, left tackle. Lane Johnson, right tackle. We got Landon Dickerson over on the left guard. We got Tyler Steen, young cat, on the right guard. Cam Jurgens, center. 4 of those 5 guys are already Pro Bowlers. One of those 5 guys already a Hall of Fame candidate. You already know that in Lane Johnson. Jordan Mailata, by the time it's all done, he might be a Hall of Fame candidate as well. Let's just be honest. Don't sleep on Landon Dickerson and Cam Jurgens, too. They are both Pro Bowl studs. Tyler Steen is the young guy who he came out for Mekhi Becton whenever Becton pursued free agency after the Super Bowl. And you saw what happened with him in San Diego last year. One of the worst lines in the game last year with the Chargers. And Philly took the chance of not signing him again this free agency. The Chargers let him go. They kept Tyler Steen, and still a young cat, still trying to prove himself. So, but yeah, 4 out of 5 guys solid. It's all about injuries for Philly. They got to stay healthy, and Cam Jurgens, Landon Dickerson, Lane Johnson missed a lot of games last year for health issues.
I think, like you said, definitely got to stay healthy. I think Lane Johnson he's battling something.
Always. That man's he's like 36, 35 years.
Lane Johnson, if healthy, solid, but if healthy.
If healthy.
Really big if. Your right guard is a liability. He is definitely.
I thought he played well. I thought he played okay. I thought he played all right. Let's not get crazy. He's got a little bit more to prove, you know.
He's definitely got a little bit to prove for sure. Cowboys offensive line, the wall of Tyler. Tyler Guyton, left tackle. Tyler Smith, probably the best guard in all of football at left guard.
As you
Cooper
say.
Beebe, strong, stout center. You know, he's not top 5, but he's a very respectable center in the league. Tyler Booker, right guard, man among boys, and then Terrence Steele at the right tackle. Once again, nothing terribly special, but he's gonna do what he needs to do. He's gonna get the job done. There's not many better interior offensive lines. Maybe I think it might be Randall. Somebody's got a really good line, but yeah, I think our interior is really, really stout, and then on the outsides we can not get Dak killed. Eagles, I feel like you just got too many question marks, man. Like the health is a big, big thing. But I personally would actually give the offensive line to Dallas.
Okay. Respect.
I think it'd be close. I think it'd be really, really close.
I'll say this: if we're talking perfect world, everybody's playing healthy. You know, I'm a little bit biased. I always go my boys in Philly as the better unit. I will say though, if Landon Dickerson gets hurt, if Lane Johnson gets hurt, which they have been a lot the past couple of years, best ability is availability is what they say, right? So
sure.
I can see why there's a good argument for Dallas. Maybe somebody in the comment will let us know which one of us is more correct on this and get through my bias here a little bit. But, you know, I can't go against Philly, son. Philly's O-line, I'm taking it every day, son. Those dogs, son. Them dogs.
Well, we're going to find out. We're definitely going to find out sooner than later. How do you feel about offensive coaching?
This is easy, son. This is easy.
You guys have a new OC.
Yeah, new OC, but if we're going head-to-head, son, one of our coaches has been to the playoffs about every single year he's coached so far.
Not all your coaches.
Oh, we're not talking about Big
We're
Nick
talking
Sirianni?
offensive side of the ball.
All right, well, that's a question mark, son. We don't know yet, do we? Sean Mannion, he came from Green Bay as offensive coordinator. Decent offenses, I think, in Green Bay with Jordan Love and the cast that Jordan Love had on offense and the talent. Okay. But how does he do in Philly with these weapons? I mean, that's a big question mark, Montana. I can't lie to you about that. So if we're going strictly offensive coordinator, I can't be as confident. But if we're just going coach and staff, you know, I'm going Philly all day with the win percentages by Nick, the Super Bowl appearances, the Super Bowl win. Hard to beat that right now, Montana. But the coordinator is a little bit more questionable.
Definitely a little more questionable if we're going pure OC. Here, we're going pure OC. I think we have it hands down. Clayton Adams is fantastic. He doesn't call the plays. That's Brian Schottenheimer's job. But yeah, Clayton Adams
between
is
the
going
both
to
of
be
them,
a head
though,
coach probably one day. So
both of them respectable guys. I'll not be biased on this one. I'll give you the leniency right now for offensive coaching staff, mainly because we don't know what Sean Mannion is going to do yet in Philadelphia and how it's going to work out.
That's fair. That's understandable.
I'm just kidding. So this Philly offensive coach staff every day, baby, every day. So you thought I was going to get you on that? It's Philly, son. It's Philly.
You guys have averaged like we've dominated you guys in average offensive yards per game and points per game for the last 5 seasons. But yeah, I'm sure I'm sure the coaching
Remember,
staff, new coaching staff, is going to
remember
really change it up this year.
those offensive stats. The only thing that matters is how many offensive wins they get in the playoffs, son.
Hey,
That's all
you
that
know
matters.
what really got y'all into the playoffs?
Oh, we know.
Defense.
We know. But it allowed the offense to then put up numbers in the playoffs.
I was like, what was the most points y'all put up in your playoff run? I really don't know. Y'all probably put up like 40. But
Honestly, Montana, I don't know the exact number, but I think against Washington in the championship game, they put about a 50 burger up against Washington, and then they had 34 points at the end of the third quarter against the Chiefs, 34-0 in the Super Bowl. And I think they ended the game like 44-20 something. But that was also Kellen Moore. And you know Kellen Moore, he helped y'all out a little bit, didn't he?
exactly.
God, come back to Philly, Kellen, please. Please.
God,
we missed
a living down there in New Orleans.
You don't want to be last in the league every year, Kellen Moore. Come on back.
Every freaking
Come
year.
on back. Some people just need to be a coordinator. You know what I mean? Don't stress about the head coaching stuff too much,
Head
brother.
coach is not meant for everybody. It
Not
really
meant for
is
everybody,
not.
Kellen. You were
Give
killing
him
it
like
too,
another
son.
3 years. He's going to circle back. Don't you
Come
worry.
on. We would have paid you some money. Come on.
Low key, he might circle back and come back and be like the OC for Dallas.
That's what I'm scared of.
Clayton Allen might go to New Orleans. Freaking Kellen gets fired and comes back to Dallas as the OC.
Did Kellen Moore play for the Cowboys too as a playmate?
He was actually in front of Dak Prescott, and then eventually became Dak's backup.
Came out of Boise State, I think,
OC.
didn't he?
Good old Boise State.
Yep.
He was a beast at Boise.
Yeah, I know he was. I was about to say he put up numbers at Boise State, son.
Absolute numbers.
That blue turf,
the most
son, got
stale system ever, but absolute numbers for sure.
Yeah, he's a beast. Yeah, that's what I am afraid about Montana. If he don't pan out in New Orleans for another couple years and stuff, and he's ready to go back to a coordinator job, he might like Dallas a little bit more than Philly, to be honest with you.
I mean, that time that's gonna be like the dawn of Dak's career. A little reconnection, final.
Come on, man. We're talking about 5 years from now, son. He's gonna be 40 years old by the end. He's got to be.
Dude, Dak is 32.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm attracted to.
5 years exactly. 5 years from now, he'll be 37. Last 3 years with Kellen.
Yep. That might be what he needs, honestly.
I like that a little bit. Pete, honestly, that was fun, man. I definitely like that little breakdown going head to head, position for position. I think for the most part we were decently honest. Wasn't trying to be too biased.
Gotta do it, son. I gotta do
I
it.
understand. Hey, a couple of quick things before we get out of here, Pete. I actually think right now we got some NBA playoffs going on. You been watching any NBA?
I have not caught any live games, I'll say that, but you already know who I am keeping my eye on. My first one's LeBron. You know, I always got to check out LeBron, make sure how that man's doing.
Hey, they lost again last night, so
yeah, it ain't pretty, I know, but you know who I'm really watching. He came from another planet, son. It's the Wembanyama. That man is a monster.
It's definitely him that they spotted for sure, dude. They are looking insane. They blew up the Wolves the other night. Did they play again tonight? Yeah, they played tonight at 9:30. They might be a problem. Pete.
Best defensive player in the planet right now, right? It's got to be Wembanyama. I feel like. I mean, I don't watch it that much, but the man's what, 7'12"?
I mean, covers everything. Doesn't have to jump to friggin' block the top of the backboard. Yeah, Wemby's he's a freak. Like you said, they definitely saw him in the UFO.
I saw the little highlight of him letting people actually pass him on the way to the lane so he could just swat it from behind. Just why not? It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful.
All right, so it sounds like you think the Spurs are going to come out of the West
for the whole way. Spurs.
It's hard to go against right now. That team is young, but maybe OKC. We'll see what happens if they don't get themselves caught up in trying to repeat. But yeah, the Spurs look ridiculous. Another big event going on this weekend.
Oh yeah, you already know.
Fight. Khamzat Chimaev versus Sean Strickland. America himself.
America. Yep.
America, baby. Pete, who do you think wins this fight?
Man, so Sean Strickland just goes through wars. He's been through the 5 rounds. He's got the gas tank. And he loves adversity. People are going to ride him off and stuff. Sean Strickland might come out and surprise some people. But Hamzat Boris Chimaev is about to ragdoll that man, son. I hate to say it, but Hamzat is about to ragdoll that man like he's done everybody else in the division, son. He be throwing people around like a ragdoll, Montana. Honestly, his best fight was, I think it was against Gilbert Burns a couple years ago. Remember that? And Burns put him to the test on the 5 rounds. That was the one fight that we saw where he went against another good wrestler, I think. Got burned out a little bit, emptied the gas tank, couldn't take him out in the first couple of rounds. But then when you see Hamzat, what did he do? Robert Whitaker put him in the choke and just broke his jaw and teeth, caved it in.
Robert too, man.
That man might ragdoll Sean Strickland. But don't write out Sean. Give him a chance.
You can't write off Sean, but if it goes to the ground.
Oh, I don't know how good Sean's wrestling is. I'm assuming being a professional MMA fighter, he's got some wrestling, obviously.
Can't be terrible.
He's a little bit unorthodox on the striking. You saw what he did Izzy up, ruined Izzy's career, honestly. After that, Izzy's not seen himself either. But that unorthodox striking style by Sean. But yeah, if Hamzat don't just care, he just doesn't care and just goes in and puts his hands on that man, I think Hamzat wins this one.
Oh, okay. All right. So you think Hamzat wins, Pete?
Yeah.
Who do you want to win?
I should say the American, Sean Strickland, but Sean's crazy, dude. It's hard to back that man on everything. Hamzat is just still that wild animal right now. I still remember Hamzat in Abu Dhabi, wasn't it, during COVID, when he just said, I'll fight again. Put me up next week. I'll fight again. Beats nothing. Put me up 2 weeks from now.
Like 2 weeks or something?
3 fights in like 6 weeks or something like that. It was like within a month and a half or 2 months. He was just fighting, son. And he honestly is not stopped. He hasn't lost yet, right? He's still undefeated. And this is his first time defending the belt, right? I like Hamzat. He's obviously, you like to see people that are wild like that, you know. Sean's a crazy man, son. Some of the stuff is cool, and some of it's a little bit too much. Let the man speak. Freedom of speech, right? That's what he talks about. But
hey, it's gonna be a good fight, one way or the other. I'm wondering if the president's gonna be there. I'll say support his boy Sean.
No, he's gonna show up. He can't help. If there's a camera, he can put his face on it, son. He's showing up, baby. He's got to.
Cover and watch out. You know.
And also, we're 1 month away from the White House event. You know, he's got to get out there and do a little promotion. The content president, son. The content
it's a little better than a little better than I thought.
You know, if Patty would have beat Gaethje and it was Patty versus Topuria at the White House, son, that would have been a fight, son. That would have been hype. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Justin Gaethje. Don't get me wrong, I love Justin Gaethje. I do like Justin Gaethje, but it's just one of those things where you see those two matched up, you know Ilya's just putting them out. So, and Ilya might knock out Patty too, but Patty got that Scalza, son. The Scalza don't get knocked out. He would have probably got left. But we've seen
the most dense bone is in UFC, so
yeah. But we've seen that man face plant, you know, to Max Holloway, you know, in the center. Like we've seen that guy get knocked out, and I hate to say it, Max. Don't get me wrong, Max, great boxer, the best boxer in the UFC. You remember that, son? And he was doing it too. But at the same time, Ilya Topuria will put that man out one shot. You know what I mean? I mean, that guy has got some crazy knockout power in the hands.
He's a lot cleaner than.
It would have been cool to see if it would have been cool to see if Patty could get knocked out or not, or if Patty could have somehow got the flying triangle. What is it? The flying knee, the triangle. You know what am I trying to say, Montana? They hop up on him, get him the signature choke out. That's the only thing I think you could beat Ilya Topuria is if you can get him to the grappling game, get him on the ground somehow to a superior grappler like Patty. I think he could be, but you don't want to get hit coming in.
Patty superior grappler than Ilya.
Oh yeah, Patty was nasty with the grappling. Remember his Cage Warriors back in the UK, son? He was crazy with the grappling. He's crazy with it.
Don't see when Ilya's grappling.
I might say
no. This actually got some good fights coming up. I'm pretty excited, to be honest. I feel like we kind of had a little drought of decent UFC fights, so it's nice to have some ones to get excited about.
Right.
Shoot, I may check out the old. No, I'm not gonna hit up the old Prize Picks this weekend and take a break.
I was about to say I don't want to promote anything on the stream right now, Montana. But I'm about to say I might be pulling for Hamzat, but I might slip a little something for Sean. You know what I mean? 5 rounds, a 5-round decision. 5-round decision might be a nice number. A 5-round decision for Sean might be a nice parlay this weekend, boys.
Something might hit.
But anyways, we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to condone it.
So we'll check in on the next one. Definitely for the White House episode, for sure. White House card. Pete, it's a pleasure as always, my man.
Yes, sir.
Folks,
yes, sir.
friends, that's the Den. No credentials, just takes. We appreciate you guys tuning in.
Yeah, appreciate everybody coming out, leaving comments, watching, checking out the shorts. Appreciate all that.
Till next time, everybody love everybody.
Peace, peace, peace.